Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the 22nd installment of what I like to call Ticked Off Thins Tuesdays, where we take a look at various responses to this question.
Hey, fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
As per tradition, we will be deploying Punchy, the punch pillow. How's it going there, Punchy? Darkness, imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, thought in my holding cell. Oh, Punchy. Name the band who sings those lyrics. These weeks are just flying by. You know what they say, time flies when you lose touch with reality. To help calm me down before I boil over with rage, I must first apply comb to mustache.
Hey, fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
When you are objectively healthier than them.
Objectively healthier. By whose measure? Your own? Can we go around saying the word objectively when we're just talking about from our point of view? I believe you got it wrong. I believe that would be subjectively. Objectively would mean unquestionably so, from everyone's perspective. Like when you're like, this person is objectively attractive. Not one human being would find them unattractive. What exactly was your measure of healthy anyway? Luckily, you're not only objectively healthier, you look completely sane. You're definitely looking very mentally well here.
I always have perfect blood pressure. And
You always have perfect blood pressure? Dude, what do you think blood pressure is? Like, it's like the end-all, be-all measure of health? This guy doesn't even have high blood pressure. He's in perfect health. Why would your blood pressure be high necessarily if you have any sort of medical condition going on? Some obese people might have decent blood pressure, but what's your blood sugar level like? How is your insulin response? Before, they would try to use their blood work as justification for their health, and now it's the blood pressure. The bar just keeps going lower and lower.
it makes the doctor so mad.
It makes the doctor so mad. Oh, I know, because the doctor would think that blood pressure alone is your measure of health, because they're a doctor, you know? So clearly they don't know what's going on. I can just imagine a doctor now looking at all your blood work and your chart and stuff and being like, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. She's the healthiest human being, objectively, that I've ever seen in my life. What's going on here? Have I been wrong about recommending weight loss to people all of these years? What have I been doing to people? I've been poisoning them with false information. I'm sure that's what happened. Next.
Hey, fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Okay, so it appears that this gentleman is flying. You're flying? I don't even care if you're spilling over into other people's seats. You're flying? Period? Oh, no you don't. I don't know, it didn't really look like the dude was like spilling over into anybody else's seat or anything. Are you implying that thin people, the skinny minis and thin mints, just hate the fact that you're flying at all? Or they're like, wait a minute, this man is overweight. What is he doing on an aircraft? This is for the thin people. The thin people only. I don't know, man. Nobody really seemed to care. All the other people in the shot didn't really seem to care. There was somebody behind you. They were just looking at you like, why is this guy filming? Why is he including me in his video? That person behind you must have thought that something crazy was going to happen, right? If you see somebody just randomly start filming stuff in public, you have to assume that something crazy is about to happen, right? They're filming something crazy that their friend is about to do. You ever checked out that subreddit? Why were they filming? I believe that's what it's called. And you can usually tell if a video is fake because somebody's just filming in this random area for some reason, and then something happens to happen right there. You're like, oh, that was staged. That's what that is. Next.
Hey, fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Oh, that's easy. I have relations with whomever I want and enjoy it.
Okay, well, normally you have relations with whoever you want and you enjoy it and you film it. Oh, no, you said you enjoy it. Okay. That's fine. That's a pretty weird one. You have relations with whoever you want. What are you trying to tell us here? Hopefully your grandkids never find that video. They really don't need to be hearing this. I was scrolling through TikTok and I found a video of grandma talking about how she gets laid. I was wondering what all those guys coming in and out of the house at all different hours of the day and night were. I just thought she had a crack problem. Oh, Granny, please don't tell us about that. What do you think, Punchy? I think it's hot. It's darn hot. Whoa, Punchy, what are you doing? Next.
Fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
When I'm on an airplane, I do my best to not cross over into the other seat, right?
You do your best not to cross over into the other seat? How dare you be courteous? Oh, wait, what? Is that the part where I'm supposed to be mad?
I sit like this a little bit, make sure I'm in my space.
Oh, you have that ability that some other larger people have where they can scrunch themselves up to take up less space than their body can. You just fold in your arms and legs and you compact yourself down into suitcase size.
But if that person crosses over into my space, oh, I am getting big.
What does that mean? What do you mean you're getting big? So if we're on the plane together and my leg accidentally goes over the middle divider thing into your space a little bit, all of a sudden you're going to be like, ugh, and start lounging out? What if part of you just comes into my space and there's nothing you can do about it? Are you going to retaliate against me for that too, even though it was you who came into my space?
Let's spread it out and claim all that space. Because
okay, so if somebody accidentally comes into your space a little bit, you're going to go into super space taking mode and spread out like over 3 seats. It's kind of weird for somebody who takes up more space than other people to talk about, if you accidentally take up some of my space, then I'm really going to spread out. Like, what? I don't really think that there's a chance of a thinner person going into your space. People wouldn't knowingly do that on purpose, unless they're just not a nice person. I've never purposely tried to get closer to another human being on a bus or a plane or a train. Actually, I don't think I've ever been on a train. And I think most people are the same. Nobody wants to touch you and nobody wants you to touch them. Unless you're like just some kind of weirdo. I'm sure there's plenty of weirdos out there. Plenty of airline weirdos waiting for the opportunity to get in a small confined space with others so they can get too close to them.
I was nice and you decided to not bring that back.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much you can really scrunch it in, you know? So yeah, you tried to be nice, but what if you're still spilling into their seat anyway? And you take that as them spilling into your seat. You're like, I scrunched it up and this guy's still all over me, but it's you that's on him. Next.
Fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
No, you did not just walk into the damn kitchen. Nothing makes me angrier than somebody walking into a kitchen. I don't know what you think this is, madam, but, no. I knew it. I knew that when chicks had that waistband pulled up, it was to hide some belly. Do people think that they're actually fooling people when they pull their pants up over their belly? Like you see somebody and their pants are pulled up all the way up over their belly button, like right up under their chest. And this person's mind, they're like, oh man, that's a simple life hack. Nobody even knows that I'm overweight. Okay, what are we doing? The smile on her face while she was doing that was amazing. How can you be mad at that? You can't be mad at that. So it angers thin people when you pull your pants down, exposing your belly, and then you jump up and down so it jiggles a little bit. With this type of look on your face. Nah, that ain't making me mad. That's funny. That's a good old-fashioned fun time right there. That's hilarious. Next.
Fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Okay, at first I didn't see the caption when I watched this, so it just looks like a video of her just showing herself at the fair. But now I can see that there's a caption, and it says, wearing tight clothes and or showing skin. The horror. If it's a hot day, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a little skin out. Everybody needs to be comfortable. Just kidding. Nobody gets to be comfortable. I don't care if you're thin, obese, whatever. Everybody wears suits and ties all the time from now on in my America. Vote Cynical Dude 2024. I'll straighten this frickin' joint up. As usual, all the things that they think people are angry at them for, are just them projecting their insecurities. She's like, I'm confident, I'm gonna wear revealing clothes out in public. But the whole time she's out in public, in her mind, she's like, everybody's judging me, everybody's judging me, all the thin people hate this. It's very telling that you think that that's what they think. It's a clear projection of your own insecurities, madam. Next.
Hey, fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
I cosplay.
You cosplay? How dare you? How dare you cosplay? Sorry, what's wrong with me? I wanted to look really happy but be saying how dare you at the same time. That's what that was. I know it came off really disturbing to see me like, how dare you? I can't stand this. I hate all cosplay, whether obese or not. Oh, Punchy. Such a critic. Nothing pleases this guy. It's certainly not pleasing to look at your ugly mug. Hey, Punchy. Gosh darn it. I told you to stop battering me. What do you mean? You're the one that keeps hitting me. Hey, Punchy. God, quit talking back.
And not always the fat characters. Sometimes it's skinny or, God forbid, even muscular characters.
Okay, so you cosplay. Thin people hate it, first of all, that you cosplay. But they doubly hate it if you cosplay as thin or muscular characters. Yeah, I can't see anybody caring. I honestly can't see anybody caring about this. Cosplays as the muscular and thinner characters. I mean, that's the whole point, right? We're playing a little game of make-believe right here. I'm going to pretend that I'm Cyclops from the X-Men, and you're going to be Professor X or something. I don't know. I don't understand what cosplay is. Well, that's the whole point of cosplay, isn't it? To enter a world of make-believe where our imaginations can run wild. We can recapture some of the youthful spirit that dwells within us all. And that about concludes our broadcast today. My rage level, I'm even less enraged than usual. I give it about a 2. About a 2 out of 10 overall, you know. Some of these even made me happy. You guys are really failing. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like it. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.